We're okay. We had a rough night. So there's a guy that we did peaceful protesting outside of a La Poubelle restaurant.
Okay.
And there's a guy that's been harassing and stalking and threatening us. Following us. Last night he followed me on a high-speed chase for about 30 to 40 minutes that through many counties and cities, and we're all peaceful protesters that stream, so we have a lot of footage.
Sure.
He's a minor.
Did
Last
you call
week,
911 when he was chasing you?
well, I was streaming and I wanted that evidence, but then I eventually did, and then
Okay.
they led me to a police station in Van Nuys that was closed. They started the report,
Okay.
but they said they have to have them fax it over because it was going to take a week or something like
Right.
this, and so I guess I have to do that, and then so I can just he has this situation too, and we just want to know how to go about this. So we've been protesting there, and this guy returns, and last week he chased him. He's a minor through the parking lot, trying to do something of Gelson's, violently chasing him from one end to the other end. As we screamed, "He's a minor, leave him alone!" Trying to chase after him to stop whatever he was gonna do. He didn't care.
Then he claimed afterwards I made death threats to his family, which I never made.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did he hit you or make
No, he
contact?
tried to chase me. He tried to go, like after there's a turn on Gelson's at the back of it, I made a turn towards Franklin, and I saw him running after me this way, so I had to go this way. He eventually stopped chasing me afterwards.
Okay.
And then
Did
last
you call
night,
the police at the time?
No.
Okay.
well,
There was streaming. I couldn't call. I was in fear for my life. I don't know. I was writing this.
well, he left. We had the police come because this guy was doing other crazy things.
So the police responded at the time?
Yeah, the police responded.
When was this?
This was what night?
Last week.
We'll find
sometime
out.
Last week on Thursday or Friday.
We'll
That's
find out.
when- that's when it was.
He staged a crime scene on one of our friends, and we'll have that info. But and then last night, what did he do to you? Or did he
He
follow?
tried to ask for my last name and started bothering me. I had to flee immediately.
When you say
again.
bothering you, what do you do?
He started saying, "What is your last name? What is your last name?" And then it looked like he was trying to grab my arm or something. I had to leave. That's what it looked like from their end.
Did he actually grab you? Or?
No.
Okay.
Attempted. Like he was coming at me, and then I left.
Okay.
And then when I pull up to Bronson and Franklin right here, he said, "What's your last name? What's your last name?" And then it was a crazy situation because it was a red light for me. I had to go like in fear because this guy was gonna do something, and I had a feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was following you at one point, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and he's 16, though he keeps reappearing. With me last week when he chased him, I chased him, I'm not going to let him do something. And with other streamers. And then he was he looked like he was going to come and hit me, but the other guys were there that said, don't even think about that. But he definitely looked like aggressive at me. And so then last night, I went to the protest, but I didn't feel comfortable getting out of the car because he was there. I saw him on a stream. But after the way he completely staged a setup for one of the protesters last week. And I knew that he was going to do that again. So I decided to park in Gelson's and just film his behavior. And so I filmed him, and as he was talking to my buddies that were streamers, they didn't even see me there. And then he walks away. I thought he was just going to walk around the corner, but apparently he had a car there in Gelson's. So he passed me, and he got in his car. And I thought, okay, I'm going to leave, and as I pass, I'm going to get his license plate. And so I tried to get his license plate, and I said it on the recording. Well, he must have saw me, or he also has other people he talks to in coordination of the harassment to us. And when I pulled out, he pulled out, and I knew that he kind of spot me because I did a really slow roll by. It was obvious.
Right.
And so he started following me. That turned into a high-speed chase that started from La Poubelle by Franklin and went all the way on the 101 into Van Nuys, side streets. At one point, he was chasing me up and down streets, and it was hard to film. And I knew that I needed to get his car better. So when I made U-turns, he would make the U-turn.
Right.
He stayed on my tail. So I decided to make a full circle. That way I can, get the side of his car. So I have footage of his car. And there's another protester that I thought he was on his way, but I don't know if he's coming or coming tomorrow. But he followed him last night as well. I didn't even know this. It's all over TikTok and YouTube. And he has footage, real up-close footage of before he followed me. And so you could see that car and him in it, and then you see me. So the license plate that I had for him, I gave it to the Van Nuys police, and they said it didn't come up and it was probably fake, which is illegal. So, this is what he does, So maybe he got the fake license plate,
Right.
but maybe you guys can take a look at it again. And
Okay. Well, right now, what I would advise is if you're at a location and you feel like you're in danger,
Right.
you need to call 911 at the time. Because there's not a lot that we can do after the fact because he hasn't committed a crime yet.
well,
Because you're asking someone's last name repeatedly and bothering someone verbally, that's not illegal.
What about chasing her in her car
He's
nonstop?
driving on a public street.
Right.
But I felt, he was making me have to drive very, down side streets. I felt really afraid for my life. And
What about him chasing me? Is it illegal to
Running
chase a
after
minor?
someone is not. He hasn't touched you. Running after someone that's
the 911 dispatcher said that if he's using his car like that, it's like a weapon. And to mention that,
But did he attempt to strike you with his vehicle?
yeah, when I was going in the full circle, it was like he was trying to like cut me off or get into position or, like I'll show you the video. It was, like run me off, like in a way, like, yeah.
Okay.
Is saying watch your back like a criminal threat or no?
No, because it's not specific.
Right.
It's not a specific threat, so it doesn't meet the criteria for a criminal.
Like I said to him, watch your back. I didn't have anything on me whatsoever. Is that like no threat, no crime yet? Because I asked the officers, no crime.
Right.
And then he claimed I made a death threat to him. So I'm nervous. Like, is something gonna happen to me about the situation? What he's doing, talking? Because he had a report about the LAPD on Thursday or Friday when that happened.
If someone's charging after you and chasing you and dodging you and looking like they're going to kill you and you have to run, isn't that a crime? That's what he did to him in the parking lot. We were terrified for him. And it wasn't 5 steps. It was like a long distance,
Right. Sir, running after somebody and you don't make contact with them, that doesn't meet the criteria of
I thought you don't have to touch someone for it to be assault.
Like when somebody tries to lunge at you, is that considered assault?
He had to run for his life, dodging on a scooter, and this guy is like from one in the parking lot chasing him, 16-year-old. Yeah. And then chasing me at a high-speed chase, endangering me, like, down side streets, small streets, trying to run me off.
I'll get clarified.
I have it on video. Yeah. I feel like that's a crime.
You understand you don't have to give your name for anybody, right?
I never give my name.
No.
But it was more than just the
No,
name.
yeah, but I kind of wanted
That was a different moment.
and somebody goes and says, hey,
Yeah.
give me your name.
But he followed
He
him.
asked for my last name. I refused. I'm 16. He chased me.
We'll find something.
Let me just pull you up the video of what he did.
Hey guys, sorry. Yeah, apparently, nerd report, right? They're going in the back to see if there's anything illegal about what they did to us.
We're filming this.
Daniel from Salem. I can give you another.
No, it wasn't you, right? You
No.
were running over there, right?
I left. Yeah.
When I mention stalking, I always get the same response that it has to be very specific threats and more than once. And even though he's done it several times, it was like one to me. So I have to wait for him to stalk me and try to kill me before I can do anything. And that's what's so sad about all this. I mean, this guy chased me like violently down like streets, side streets. The only reason there wasn't a crime is because I was just barely able to slip away. Same with Solomon in the parking lot. You know, like I definitely heard you don't have to make physical contact for something to be an assault. And I feel like this would fall under that, you know, obviously. Ask if there's cereal. Ask for their cereal. I will. Thank you. I'm so tired. I haven't even slept. Thank you guys for helping me. It's harassing. Yeah. Yes. Hi. Wait, I'm sorry. You want to see the video right now?
No, I want to hear your side of the story. What's going on?
Oh, okay.
You'll have a seat over there.
So basically, we're at we're
Turn your
peace.
phone off.
I'm sorry.
You turn your phone off.
Turn my phone off.
Yeah.
I think it would turn it off.
You have a seat.
Cooperate with them.
They told me I'm supposed to turn my phone
It's
off.
not going to talk to you and engage with you when you're not doing
I would turn it off.
I don't know the information, that kind of stuff.
You guys, he doesn't want to talk to me if I have my phone on.
I think it's because of privacy investigation wise.
And you're how old?
I'm 16.
No, how old?
No, I'm not saying that on stream, any of my information. I'm not saying my information on stream right now.
I think, I don't know, just
So you're under age of 18, correct?
You think I'm under age of 18? Oh, no, he's 16.
Okay. So
I thought you asked me. Oh, I thought you asked me.
So I don't know if he's involved in that kind of stuff, so we're going to separate you in case he's an independent.
I'm involved. We were
I have no
involved
idea.
because some guy was chasing us.
I know. So what we do is we separate our victims and witnesses when we do an investigation, and you're 16 years of age.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
That's what we said 3 times now. So
Wow, you don't have to be so rude. We're like the victims here. We don't have to be so rude.
I'm explaining to you why we're doing certain things, different things. So
Right, but you don't have to be so rude. Like we've been through this kid is like really traumatized.
busy. I have some other things. I came up here to help you. Again, I was told he's a minor and he may be a witness.
No problem. I'm saying you just can just relax.
Let me know when you're ready, okay?
Wow, is this your guys' boss? Is this your guys' boss? Yeah, call streets. Call streets. You guys, did you hear all that? He told me I had to turn off my phone. He like harassed us kind of in the same fashion as the stalker. That's what we got here. This is your guys' boss. This is who you have to answer to. I feel sorry that this is what you have to deal with. This was not helpful at all. Did you guys hear all that? Did you guys hear all that? I'm just gonna come back tomorrow. I'm just gonna come back tomorrow.
No, he's gonna.
No, don't bother him. Let's go. Let's go back. This guy right here is telling me I have to turn off my phone. He was terribly. He doesn't want to help us. That was clear. That's clear. And thousands of people, I'm glad Nerd Report, I'm glad this is being aired for thousands of people. I'm glad we just saw the response from the LAPD. See, this is a reflection of the LAPD, the guy who's in charge. And it's, I came here, it's funny, I just did this podcast with a really fair guy called the Nerd Report, and everybody was like, give them a chance, go in there, give them your report, see how they behave. And this is what happened. I couldn't have been nicer. I couldn't have been more polite. We have a 16-year-old kid who's been freaking out all night, rightfully so. And this is how he handled us. He told me to turn off my phone. He scolded us. He said, like, the equivalent of did I stutter, this kind of attitude. And I'm busy. he works for the people. He has a minor in here. He don't give a shit about a woman being chased. He had no time for us. And literally, he said he had no time. He said, I don't got time. So I think we should just rethink this. He's not going to listen to us and then come back.
He said not to record.
He said, turn off your phone or something like this.
Right,
And
he said because...
And I was willing to
Victim
walk away
policy.
and I was willing to walk away and do that. Even though that's fine. I was willing to walk away and do that. But no, but this is not that case. I would have gotten off the phone. He didn't even give me a chance to get off the phone. He's just a jerk, period. You guys know it. You deal with him all day long. You know in the back of your mind. Look at how he just treated us.
That could come out.
He's the nicest one. Well, that might be true because I don't know who's worse, him or Ludo, but maybe they're besties. Maybe they got a lot in common. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a look. I mean, it's so sad. I was a person that liked police. I was a person that we used to say there was a few bad apples, and now when it comes to LAPD, I don't know how many more examples. Look at what we just went through. Look at the approach they just gave us. Like a woman who was just chased and a 16-year-old kid. And what was the officer's name that came out?
I'm trying to get the phone. I'm not even recording.
What's the name? Yeah, we're both the victims. What's the name of that guy? How do you spell it?
R-A-N-D.
R-A-N-D? Rand?
Rand.
What's his number?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Detective Rand came out and didn't want to give two shits about us, told me to get off my phone in the most rudest way, and I was going to do it, but then he just started talking shit about other things. It wasn't even about the phone at that point. And I had the most nicest demeanor. No wonder streets and other people come in here. Maybe they saw me and they didn't like me from the get-go. I don't know.
I think they assumed that you were streaming part of their...
I'm certain that I'm allowed to stream, but I would have been nice and gotten off. But he didn't even give me a chance to do that. He went on to the next subject of just being a full-blown piece of shit. That's what he did. And that was his choice, and that's what he did. And it was just completely uncalled for. Detective Rand. The running theme here. Anybody that claims to be a detective so far have like energy. Detective Aluto, Detective Rand. Interesting. So let's get his number. There's no,
I'm asking your suggestion. Would it be a good probable cause that will
I'm
work?
so fired up.
I'm just asking if it's going to go through or not.
I'm sorry, Nerd Report. We really wanted to turn out something good. Here's the number of Detective Rand, R-A-N-D. Detective Rand, that's the guy you just saw. I'll make sure to take a screenshot of the video. Thank you, guys. My condolences that you got to work for this complete douchebag. All right. Well, as expected, the LAPD is consistent. They are consistent. As expected. I can give you a ride, Solomon. You guys, I'm going to get off pretty soon and make sure I take care of this cool buddy. I'm sorry, but Detective Rand seems to be real close to the personality of Detective Luto, so that's what we got. That's what we got. I don't even know if you could hear what he was saying, but it was just like, from the start, he fucking hated us. He hated me from the start. You know what I mean? He hated me. Maybe like because the streaming thing, or he recognized me. He came out and he's like, what? Like he didn't, I was like, what? Oh, you want me to show you the video? He's like, no, tell me. I'm like, oh, you want me to tell you it again? And he's like, yeah, turn off your phone. Like, it was just like that. It was like, he knew me, he hated me, we had a history. There was no room for not even any kindness or nothing. And it was just like, and then he says, I don't have time for this. Okay, sit down, like a peasant. So I'm pretty sure that, he saw me as a streamer maybe, or he knew what we do, or I don't know. But
Did you say these things like Mindy's texting me?
let's see. I'm sorry. Who's that?
Right here from.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna get off the. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna get off the stream, guys. And that was the the guy I was talking to was actually nice.
Recording, like try to talk to him wise, or do you need to record? I'm just.
You know, I was told to be
I don't know
on.
what to do.
I was told to be on stream and stream everything, but yeah, I was told to stream everything,
I
but
can hold your phone for you if you need to talk.
No,
I'll be
but-
outside. Wise.
me or
Yeah.
no, because it wasn't even about the streaming, you know, because he moved on from that subject right away. Because I said, oh, you want me to get off the stream? Okay, and I started to walk away, and I was about to say goodbye, and but he moved on from that. He's like,
Huh?
he moved on from the streaming idea. Oh, yes, Solomon did. But he didn't answer, and it's fine. Like, why even give him a headache? It's gonna amount to shit. Like, I'm like, you know, I'm so tired. I can't even form words because I haven't had one ounce of sleep. I'm gonna go sleep and take care of this cool guy, and it just sucks because Solomon was really uncomfortable. I mean, I'm being nice, but he was really freaked out and texting us and how scared he was. And
Here, Mindy wants to talk to you real quick.
okay. Oh, Mindy's on the phone. Hey, girl, I'm on stream, so everything is gonna be on stream.
No problem. So I'm at work, so I can't really talk. But can you go in there and say that it's my right to record my experience?
Ew.
We can have a private conversation. We can walk around the corner and have a private conversation. But it's my right. And then if they tell you to turn it off again, ask them, is this an order?
I could do all that, but can I do that? Like, he was so combative. I don't know if I have it in me right now.
If
Like,
you're not comfortable, look, I
like,
don't want you to be uncomfortable.
he was so combative from the from go. And
I was there too, and I'm the same place as you are. And
Yeah.
you do the same thing. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
I just like,
You can come back another day.
yeah,
if that makes you
I
feel
think I'm
better,
gonna come
for
back.
sure.
I'm just gonna make sure, like,
Maybe around next week. 'cause
yeah,
I'll be out of
I'll
town
be,
tomorrow.
yeah, I think maybe tomorrow when I get sleep, because this guy, I'm gonna lose my shit. I haven't had any sleep.
No,
And,
I
like-
get it. I get it. I was in the same place as you. I went through the same thing. I get it.
Yeah.
So okay, you tried your best, and really good
Thank-
job. Good
Well, I'm
job,
sorry.
guys.
I'll come back and I'm gonna get advice and because
No problem. Of
he.
course. I just want to help as much as I can.
Oh my God, you helped so much, and I really appreciate you. I'm just gonna
If
come
you
back
need
after.
anything, just text me, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Here's his phone.
Solomon, you're good?
Do you want me to drive you home? Are you far?
I'm good, and if you can, sure.
Okay. Yeah, my car's really packed, but we can figure it out.
Sorry.
Hey guys, I love you. I'm gonna read all this when I get back. I mean, what a fucking cock-sucking douchebag. Sorry. I have a lot more of those words in my mind, but I'll leave it there. Wow, what a douchebag. And what's crazy is he had nothing but kindness from me from go, you know? But like the second he talked, he's like, what? Like, wow. But I'm at my car. I'm going to try to take Solomon home, and I will get back to you guys. I might have to sleep tonight. He called streets, and I will look at this chat right when I get home, but I'm going to get him in the car. All right. I love you guys. Talk to you later.